Hi there everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 3. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today I'm going to be doing some dueling with Blair, and we got plenty of opponents that need dueling. So I think our first opponents for the day, even though we've seen them, let's do Joshua and them, just to see if Blair and I are going to be okay. We did really good last episode. We actually were able to beat the story mission, and it only took one try, despite the Pablo being the worst person I've ever seen. In fact, it is confirmed he is the worst character in this game. He is the most evil, most heinous, most disgusting, most diabolical, most worst character. So let's go ahead and let's see how we start. Blair has insane back row and okay front row for her deck. Shining Angel, I think, is legitimately her best beater monster, not counting Silent Magician, which is too hard for her to summon, so it's hard to count it in the first place. Did you just spend Mirror Force to get rid of an equip spell? Oakley dokley, that's what we're doing today. Maiden in Love immediately. Alright, this is really what we're doing today. I'm gonna have to enjoy this. Oh, luckily for both of us, I drew my monster. Normally I just summon my monster, but if they have Bottomless or something, I'll live to regret it, so... Sadly, I could have got some spell counters, but screw it. At least we got our boss. Magical Marionette. One issue with our boss monster is I didn't draw spell cards, which is weird because our deck is like mostly spells. But it's still really strong on its own. 2000 attack is hard to overcome. Exactly. It's still too tough for you. My partner, on the other hand, also didn't start any spells. They only started with trap cards. That was expected. Actually, that buffs us. It nerfs us, but it also buffs us. So that's kind of funny. And if I can get one more spell counter, life will be good. The problem is, he can probably get a tribute now. Or not. That's a good idea. Save Old Vindictive because we want to get rid of his 6 Sams more than we want to get rid of Dark Blade. Alright, love that play. Next, we're going to flip up Old Vindictive. With Old Vindictive flipped, I'm going to be able to get rid of the face down monster. Was it a 6 Sam? It would have become a 6 Sam, so it worked out. I'm going to go ahead and summon my other boss monster, because why not? He's a pretty tough guy. If I use my my card, we will not win the duel yet, but we're close. We would be very close. You know what? Do it. I'm only going to do this because we can win with her Dimension Wall after doing this. And now I have 4,600 damage showing. Magical Marionette is legitimately strong. I just can't search it. Well, I could if I used the one trap card to get it, but Magician's Circle, as good as it is, kind of is rough to use with my partner. She's not very aggressive, is what I'm trying to get across. And plus, she'll probably use it on her turn, and it'll ruin everything. Alright, Sigthor got 2 more traps to try and ruin us, and you could use my monster effect to make sure that doesn't have a flip effect. Luckily, it didn't have a flip effect, so we didn't have to worry. Victory! Quick and easy. For Blair terms, getting an under 10 turn victory is insanely quick. I see that as a major achievement. Alright, Blair, we're stepping in the right direction. Let's go out there and let's see if we can find some other duelists. Real Slifer Red to Raw Yellow level, or just main characters that are fun to duel. I'm not trying to destroy us by making us fight Obelisk Blues or Stall Duelists. Okay, 2 Obelisk Blues and they're both the devil. Both of them are very strong. They're not on the list, they're just strong duelists. Don't tell me they're the only ones here. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. How about this? I won't make Blair lose to one of them. I'll lose to one of them. Woody or Matthew? I'll fight Matthew. Matthew, can you take it a little easy on me? My deck is probably good enough to beat you, but all it takes is one powerful trap or one powerful spell and I can fall apart. My deck does rely on spell cards, so if you're able to stop me, or if you're able to pop the monster that matters, Magical Marionette, I could be in a lot of trouble. I did get Magical Marionette early, and I have Apprentice Magician early, so that I can ensure I get it. Because Matthew probably can kill Gravekeeper's Guard. Obelisk Blues run a lot of big monsters. And it just got bigger. All of his... Oh my god! It's big. But he lets me draw a card. So this guy is skill drained for sure. Okay. Old Vindictive, turns out I'm going to need you sooner rather than later. I would love to draw a card, thank you very much. Yeah, he's going to be skill drained. No question about it. So this might not even work, but I can make an attempt before Skill Drain is activated. Okay, so he didn't have it yet. I'm going to activate Reasoning, and I'm going to reason with the Matthew. Yeah, I got Magical Marionette. Perfect. Okay, so I got Magical Marionette, which is good. I will summon my other one, but that is a little... I have Premature Burial. It's not that dangerous. I'm just sad. I'll be sad if he has a really good trap right now, since I don't have my trap card activatable yet. Okay, we're good. 4,000 damage on Matthew. The Marionette combo is too strong. We're guaranteed to lose one of these Marionettes, though. It's gonna happen. It is a guarantee. And unless I get another spell card, I will not be... Well, never mind. Well, that's 2 monsters. Now I'm going to lose both of them. Shit. Oh, that's going to suck. Yep. Oh, okay. That is going to suck. The only good news is... I can do this now because he probably has final attack orders. That might be his other card. We can make it so he can't use any traps, which means I get to draw a card no matter what. He's going in defense mode no matter what. And I'm going to figure this out no matter what. Okay. I need a lot. I don't have enough. Okay. Shit. This is a bummer. Okay, we're going to attack with Apprentice Magician, no joke. Yeah. We're going to do this. And yes, my life points are at major risk by doing this, but I think it'll be worthwhile. Let's find out. He should be out of special summons, so he's just going to keep beating me up. His monsters are simply too big, and I do have some tactics in this deck, which I'm about to use. But his monsters being too big is a legitimate problem. Okay. And despite everything, we still did more damage than him. So I got an Old Vindictive. He didn't want to let me draw an extra card, which was smart, but won't stop me from destroying him, even if it's going to cost me in the end. I'm going to activate Premature Burial. Unless he held back a MST, we are going to be okay. If he held back an MST, this could all fall apart. I'm going to set this card. I'm going to flip this card. Yes. By flipping this card, I destroy this card. Then we go in. If I had a beater in my hand, I would have gone all in, but I do not. Because this would have been 3,000 damage max. So the best I could have done was 3,200 damage. And then maybe if he left Ebon alone, maybe I could have got 300 burn. But overall, he would have lived. And I could be in danger. Alright, a second chainsaw. Which is why we played Gravekeeper's Guard face down to guarantee game. Also, he let me keep the monster I actually wanted, which was weird. Because now I could also beat him by getting 2 spell cards, which did happen. So I have multiple ways of winning. I'm going to summon Ebon. I'm going to flip Gravekeeper's Guard because I don't need to kill you. I had multiple ways of winning this duel. This was a close duel still because I had to play with low life points to make it work. But I could still burn him for 600 and build up my power. I could still build up my power again and now have the ability to pop a monster. And I can go in for game with my Magical Marionette. And even if that was a magic cylinder, he couldn't use it because I got my Royal Decree. Hey, we actually beat a scary Obelisk Blue duelist that easily overpowered us. We out-tacticsed him. And that was after losing 2 of our best monsters. That's awesome. It feels really good to pull off those comebacks. We started strong and ended strong. He had the middle game. Alright, let's go to... We could try the Abandoned Dorm at night. Good luck, Blair. Yeah, of course it's him. Of course it's Atticus of all people. What? Banner, why are you bringing Atticus to the dorm? Banner, what are you doing? I know the plot. I know why you brought Atticus here. But you know what? I think I'm going to let you get away with it. I'll duel you, Banner. Now, Banner is someone that's probably deserving of the list. He might not be on the list, but he might be deserving of the list. Just because his deck is that annoying. But because you happen to bring Atticus, I'm just going to duel you for fun, and I'm going to let you be on your way. Do whatever you need to do, Banner. Do whatever is necessary. Okay, your voice actors. It's a little surprising for me. Oh, I drew both of you? That's a bad top deck. Okay. That's really bad. I mean, they're okay in hand. These are all my... okay. Yeah, no, it's just really bad. I can admit it. I should have expected him to play passive. The only aggressive card he runs is like, I don't know, Reflect Bounder. His entire deck is just burn / jars. It's the most evil deck anybody could ever imagine. The burn jar deck. Alright, which jar did you get? Morphing or Mirror? Or Cyber? Or whatever. There's so many. There's so many choices. I wonder what it will be. But we're going to find out. I flip Old Vindictive Magician. By flipping Old Vindictive Magician, I'm going to be able to destroy this card. It was Roulette Barrel. Oh, no, that was a jar. It was Cobra Jar. Sorry. Then I'm going to summon... Honestly, you could put PD up front. I'm not going to summon a monster. We're going to set another monster just to buy us more time. Because now he might feel... Yeah, okay. See, I got Mirror Force for basically nothing. Hell, if anything, I gain. Because I get to thin out my deck. That Mirror Force was, like, the worst usage of it. And me setting made it even worse. If I played all in, then yeah, it would have been somewhat worth it. But that was the worst use of Mirror Force. Good job. We got him. And he's scared, which means his face down is scarier than I could have imagined. Alright, well, knowing that his face down is going to be scarier than I could have imagined, this would be a perfect deck for Magical Marionette, and I didn't draw it. And I did not draw it. It literally would be perfect. I could be doing so much bullying right now. I'll get rid of his tokens, but I'm not going after the face downs because they're all jars, every single one of them. Every single face down is a jar card. Sure. If you really want 500 attack points, they're all yours. Adorable. Adorable, sir. I drew it. Okay, now we can play the game. Now we get to play the video game. So, PD, this is not going to make your combo work, sadly, but I need him on field so I can do my stuff. We are going to go ahead and we are going to activate Giant Trunade. Then I'm going to activate Chain Strike. So I can get 2 spell counters. Not bad. And now that I have 2 spell counters, I can do this. I flip this monster. I destroy this jar card. Which one will this be? This will be... Oh, that one's just a sucky card. Never mind. That's a sucky card he runs for his tokens support, but it's like the worst card in his deck. And this one is... Wow! The only jar card you started with was Cobra? Are you serious? What the hell? I'm honestly shocked. Alright, well, Magical Marionette is still my boss and will still do work. Hey, kitty. Kitty, that's my wire. Hey, be better. Callie is, I swear, she is a wildcat. She doesn't understand the concept of wires. Most cats don't. They just think they're playthings or snakes or something. I don't know. Whatever they're thinking, they're going to cost me a lot of money if they mess anything up. And I don't have that much money. I have a good amount. I try to save, but, you know, life and family. It always gets you. Alright, Reasoning, level 8. Hey, a Magical Library face up. I see that as an absolute win. Alright. Obviously, I think he doesn't have Mirror Force, but he could have TT, but he would have done it on Reasoning. I'm just going to go in, because I don't think... I do have game... Look, I do have game, but I assure you one of these traps is going to stop us from doing damage. And I was correct. So we're not going to do that. Physical double is a little bit annoying. Not the most annoying, but slightly annoying. We're going to Lightning Vortex, and the reason we're willing to do that is because I build up a second counter, so now next turn he can't do anything. If he tries... Oh, shit. Zoma. Old Vindictive doesn't stand a chance. Old Vindictive legitimately doesn't stand a chance. Ah, another trap. Traps are the only thing that... Ah, you're too late. Traps are the only thing that can stop me right now. Alright, I'll try this. I still don't think this will work out in my favor, but we're going to try. I attack. Is it physical double or something like that? Ah, okay. Well, at least I get to do damage this turn. I see you, Banner. I see you. But you did buff me up, I must say. I appreciate the spell card. You buffed me up to a point where I can almost two-shot you. And now that I have Royal Decree, your Zone of the Spirit is useless. In fact, all your traps are useless. Alright. Banner is going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to be in a lot of trouble. This literally says you lose. I play the you lose card. You didn't draw. The only jar you drew was Cobra Jar. I drew both my Royal Decrees. Of course I did. I only own 2, but I drew them both. Alright. GG's. All your traps belong to me. Geico, get in there. Go do stuff. Alright. We have defeated Banner. Mr. Alchemy here. What a creep. What a completely irredeemable, horrible character that they try to redeem. Oh, is that Wisteria? Oh my god. And Loggy. Okay, well, look. Wisteria is not easy, therefore, I am going into this duel with the understanding that our odds of winning are somewhere in the 40 percentile. We have a 40% chance of winning this duel. Wisteria is that good, and Loggy is a solid Slifer Red. He's not great, he's not bad. He has the mask cards, and if the Power of Chaos series has showed us anything, it's that mask cards are good. Mask of Weakness is usable, Mask of Restrict is busted. All the mask cards are actually pretty decent. Mask of Brutality is a really nice equip spell. It can come in handy. The Dark Titan of Terror? I guess it is technically wearing mask, but still. Giant Trunade. Oh, you wouldn't use it. Yeah, honestly, pick that girl, because you wouldn't use Giant Trunade anyway. Alright, well, I have a good defensive start, so that's nice. Yeah, I think we'll start defensive. Wisteria is very well known for getting very high attack, though, so... Through these means, yeah. Her entire deck is just the biggest beaters of multiple levels. Like Gores, yeah. Alright, so Royal Magical Library didn't work out. That's a shame. That is a shame. I'll have to hope my partner has a better plan than I do. So we both have brain control. You think Monster Born is worth. I'd like to see your reasoning on that. Okay, I really would like... If you were gonna Unhappy Girl, maybe I could have gone behind this, but I don't see your reasoning. I think you just wasted Monster Reborn. I rather would have taken the damage. Because you could have just played Unhappy Maiden, our life points would have been safe. Alright, I'll do something about this. I'm going to borrow your monster, if that's okay with you. Just gonna borrow it. I'm gonna Magical Marionette so we have a spellcaster on the field. So I can use Magician's Circle. I'm going to attack. I'm going to activate Magician's Circle. This is why I didn't Royal Decree. This is why I didn't Royal Decree. It's slow enough for Royal Decree. So now I don't get Magician's Circle, but in case they didn't have Mirror Force, I was going to go for the aggressive play. But they ended up having the best trap in the game. So luckily we had this. Magician's Circle doesn't work anymore, but I made the honest-to-God attempt. Alright, I made an attempt at it. Let's win with just Magical Marionette. Now, of course, Wisteria isn't so trap-heavy. She's Reasoning Monster Gate-based. Or she could just get Gores back for free 99. Jesus Christ. 800 points is basically free. You're buffing my monster, but she knows I can't pop her. Crap. If only I started with more spells. I have my Apprentice still. It was my worst case scenario card. But we have to make it to my turn. So partner, what are you thinking? I knew she was going to be tough. Shining Angel would help me, or Apprentice Magician would help me. Very nice. That'll help me get to my turn, and then I'll figure a way to kill Gores, and then we'll have many other problems later on. So Gores is just the first of many problems. Okay, just keep going for Shining Angels. It's not worth it to go for your... Yes, exactly. It's not worth it to go for your Maiden. We don't have the life points. All of them. Thin out your entire deck. Exactly. Thin out your entire deck. Now, if you were to go for Maiden, I wouldn't care. If they kill you, they kill you. Kind of needs to be face up, so I guess that's not going to work out. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set Apprentice Magician. I'm going to destroy one of their tribute materials because I'll tell you right now, Wisteria runs a lot of level 7 and ups. So if you don't kill 2 cards for her to tribute, she'll straight up tribute on you. Or level 6, what is it? Ah, piercing damage. That sucks for us. That super sucks. So now, even if I do get my other guy, it really won't make a difference. Yeah, Marshmallow doesn't even matter. None of this matters. So I can get Old Vindictive, and she has to hit Bite Leon. But she's not going to be smart enough because she's an AI. Oh, crap. And I can't go into another apprentice. Oh, God, you have to be smart enough. It has to be the one that does piercing, and you have to play your trap to protect us. Oh, God. Oh, your trap saves us from losing next turn, as long as you use it. Oh, wait, we have a Royal Decree. I'm dumb. It doesn't matter. We were going to lose either way. We were going to lose either way. It was a lose-lose scenario. I have to top deck a spell card that makes a difference. Huh. Interesting. It's funny when it actually does happen. But Wisteria, every time she's had a turn, she's like, okay, that was a nice play, now watch this. And she always gets us. Okay, I'm going to throw away the library. I'm going to set this, and I'm going to end my turn. We cannot play aggressive until we get a real monster. Oh, here it comes, Sacred Phoenix. Alright, so Sacred Phoenix doesn't do piercing, luckily. It's just a strong monster. It's Red Eyes level. It will get a free kill, but that kill will result in her death, but only for 1 turn. It will only result in her death for a single turn. Plus, if my partner plays that in attack mode aggressively, she kills us. So hopefully she's smart enough to not do that. Oh, Jesus. Well, I didn't want this duel to go any longer anyway. Maybe they'll Mirror Force. Oh, they can't. Yeah. Oh, this is it. Oh, dear Lord. Sacred Phoenix is coming back. And yeah, why not? We're already dead. Why not, Blair? We're already dead. Sacred Phoenix, what are you looking at? Goodbye, trap cards. Goodbye, life points. Don't feel bad, Blair. This is, like I said, we had a 40% chance of winning before we started, because I was like, damn, her deck is so strong. Like, I don't mind dueling Logi, but Wisteria is a legit problem, because she's just super tough, and her monster have revival properties and stuff like that. Oh, Swin's on the list. Gillian's actually a pretty good Slifer, right? He uses the starter deck, which has a lot of warrior support. We can give him a go. Let's see if he's any good. Don't worry, Blair. You won the first duel today, so it's not like you did terrible. That second duel, you didn't stand a chance. You didn't stand a chance. There was no way. But there was no way. Alright, let's see. We got really good cards. I think I know how I'll win this duel. I activate the Gold Sarcophagus. And with the Gold Sarcophagus, I'm going to get my boss monster. Then I'm going to set this card, I'm going to activate this card, and I'm going to hold back my swords because I would like to use it later. So the reason I start Dark Snake Syndrome is because I plan on winning on my Magical Marionette's turn. Now granted, this kind of ruins a lot of my plans. Wow, if I had a Magical Marionette early. Oh, that ruins a lot of my plans. My ace monster coming to screw me. I can't even be mad. I gotta respect it. He's got me. However, I do have a way of defeating my own ace. So I can play swords to ensure he doesn't get another card, but I'm gonna live with it. I end my turn. The clown is... The only way to counter a clown is with a clown. Don't ever forget that, folks. That clown is stronger than me, but Petey counters the clown by creating a new one. With more the same defense as his attack, not counting all the buffs on field right now. Alrighty, well, I got this guy. And guess what? I get all 3 now. Granted, he has a card to protect his Dream Clown. And I gotta respect it. Can't be mad at it, gotta respect it. But I have a monster for tribute now. And that is the full maximum value of Petey the Dark Clown. I know it's Petey, but let me say what I want. Oh, what a top deck. That's gonna help a lot. So I know I'm on a time limit, and I put myself on this time limit thinking I'd be okay. But his starting hand ended up being, like, really good. But unless this man has an amazing trap card, we're in an okay spot still. Magical Marionette, I need you. You're my boss. I activate Burden of the Mighty. That is a very helpful card. I activate Swords, only for the spell counter. I use the spell counters to kill the God card. I'm sorry to do this to my ace, but you're just too powerful. Now I go after Marauding Captain. He did not have a busted trap, thank God. I end my turn, my boss monster is completely safe, and he's bricked. He has to top deck. He got a monster, I'll give him that. And from now on, I only want to top deck spell-related cards. Well, that is not going to be the case, because we're going to run out of life points. I have to think of a quick way to win this. Old Vindictive set. Magical Marionette, get in there. Hopefully he doesn't have enough defense. Yep, he does. Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's kind of why I had to do Old Vindictive instead of Gravekeeper, because I need to kill the monster with good defense. More monsters would be a problem. Okay. We're not in a good spot, but we are in a comeback position. That is a good spell, but it only works... It only works once. 16, 16. I can only draw. At best, I can only have a draw with him, unless I win right now. I activate Brain Control. By activating Brain Control, I take your monster. That is very interesting, and the first time I've ever seen that trap have a use. I still got the spell counter out of it, but now I don't have the damage I need. The best I could do is draw. He had too much aggression early on and was actually really well placed. Alright, I'm going to summon my Gravekeeper Spy for maximizing damage. If I had taken his monster, it would have had 400 attack points. And with 400 attack points, we would still probably have lost. Damn. I put in as much. I would have lost by 50. Well, we would have drawn by 50. Damn it. Alright, I did everything I could. Not bad from this guy. He had the perfect defender. Fine. I'll wait, unless I quick play spell. Draw? Nah, if it was MST, I might have been able to stop this. No! Another draw! I can't even be mad. Those are kind of fun to see every now and then. Oh, he had to do it to me with my own Dream Clown. It's the only reason. That card's amazing. Alrighty, guys. I'll be seeing you next time. Please remember to like and subscribe. Blair and I are doing much better. We had almost only wins and a draw, and then one tag duel that went awry, but that was because it was Wisteria. She's amazing. Alright, bye-bye.